We're engaged in negotiations that affect the peace of the entire world. And naturally, we're quite conscious of the tremendous responsibility to the American people that rests on us during these negotiations. Up to the present time, there has been, I might say, more of frankness than of progress. But that is rather to be expected. In a matter of such grave consequence as this, with many differing points of view and differing interests, a great deal of patience and forbearance is necessary. Each group, each delegation has the interests of its own country closely at heart. That is quite natural, to be expected. But at the same time, we must find a common ground for the good of all mankind.
That margin of help in credit and materials which they need to bring their overall economy back to health. Secretary of State Marshall, in placing the plan before Congress, stated,
"Why must the United States carry so great a load in helping Europe? The answer is simple. The United States is the only country in the world today which has the economic power and productivity to furnish the needed assistance. The 6 8/10 billion proposed for the first 15 months is less than a single month's charge of the war. To be quite clear, this unprecedented endeavor of the new world to help the old is neither sure nor easy. It is a calculated risk. It is a difficult program. And you know far better than I do the political difficulties involved in this program. But there's no doubt whatever in my mind that if we decide to do this thing, we can do it successfully. And there's also no doubt in my mind that the whole world hangs in the balance as to what it is to be.
William Leahy, the President's own Chief of Staff, sits at the head of the table. Well known in many capitals, Admiral Leahy's last post was that of United States Ambassador to Vichy, France. Admiral Land of the Merchant Navy, General Marshall and Harry Hopkins, the President's personal advisor. On the extreme left, General Arnold, head of the Army Air Force, a flying commander who pilots his own ship and often leads a squadron. White-haired Paul McNutt, civilian head of manpower, with Admiral King and Production Chief Nelson. Second from the right, Elmer Davis, who now heads the Office of War Information, the High Command planning America's global war.